A viral video of army officers assaulting some motorists have raised another public outcry about tendencies of men in uniform to visit brutality on helpless citizens. An incident involving Major-General G.S. Mohammed and his aide, Corporal A. Abubakar, was captured on video in which they assaulted a couple, Vershima, Mker, and Lami, Jennifer, Iorvihi in Abuja. The couple was said to have overtaken Major-General Mohammed's vehicle, which prompted the officer to stop the couple, drag them out, and subject them to physical abuse. Spokesperson of the Nigerian Army, Major-General Onyema Nwachukwu, said Army authorities are aware of the viral video and assured the public of a probe into the incident. Now, I'll start with you, Asukwa Jane. First of all, have you seen the video? And also, what do you make of that video?
Yeah, I saw the video this afternoon, or this morning.
This morning, okay.
And I was really, really irritated by it, you know. Irritated the fact that if you watch that video properly, it's like an attack on an innocent person. No matter what the guy would have done, because from what you have read, blocking an army officer or chief army officer.
Yes.
You know, and the account reads that there was a traffic. So if there's a traffic, what do you expect them to do? The worst they could have done is, okay, fine, maybe one of the aides should have gone to them and say, please, can you move maybe to the side or something? Let's even pass. Okay. You know, because it's not an emergency situation.
True.
Because I know that it's only in emergency situation that you use siren and then people would, you know, give you way for you to pass. You know, but when I saw that brutality, it wasn't inhuman, seriously. You know, and this is what we've been talking about. We can't be living like animals, or people cannot be thinking that their fellow human beings are animals and treating them like that. It is not something that I hope that the military authorities will sweep under the carpet. It's something they need to deal with decisively, because the military should be in the barracks, like people say. But we know what the military are doing for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Nigerians are happy with what they are doing.
Yes.
But once they begin to vent their anger on us, then I don't know how Nigerians will feel safe whenever they see any military uniform officer. You know? So I think that video is anybody, any right-thinking person that sees that video will be angry.
Will be angry. The army, they've come out to say that they will probe the assault. What should we expect?
It's not the first time. It's not the first time men of the Nigerian military, apart from the army, but majorly the army, because you hardly hear the Navy or the Air Force engaged in this kind of inhumane treatment to civilians. All the time, you see that it's just the army. The recruit constable side, I mean, this is the first time I've seen a Major General step out of his vehicle. Yeah. A Major General, redneck, coming out. I've never seen it before. So I've heard the Onyema Nwachukwu, the spokesperson of the Nigerian Army, coming to say they are going to nothing. I can tell you here that nothing, because this is not the first time.
So you don't believe that the army?
No, because it has happened over time. This time around, it's involving a major general. The faces on the internet everywhere. Yes. So what do you think they're going to do? They will sanction the civilian, or they sanction the major general. Leave this. No, you know now.
No one is above the law.
That is how it should be. That is how it should be. That's how it should be. You know that's how it should be. But we're talking about Nigeria, and they've been doing this over the years.
But let's also look at...
No, they've been doing... Sorry.
Yes.
They've been doing this over the years. They may investigate it, but I can tell you, my opinion, that nothing tangible will come out. You have the recruits, the corporals and all that. They've been doing even worse than this, and you never hear them being disciplined. It happens all the time. I remember years back when they invaded Area C in Sulere. What happened? This issue of the military seeing civilians as inferior beings has to stop.
Well, the military is trained to be disciplined.
That is how...
Why we
all over the world. Why is Nigeria like that? I mean, it happens all the time. I'm happy we're talking about it.
Let's flip it a little bit. What should be the role of citizens when dealing with uniformed men You know, most of it, I heard someone say when they are driving in a convoy, don't overtake them. They might think you want to attack them. How do you manage such situations?
No, the thing is, they have to. I feel that the military authorities are trying to bring this civilian, the military relations. You know, I think they have a unit.
Yes, it should be.
You know, and this is something that they need to always involve the civilians. They shouldn't see us as lesser beings. The civilians are not lesser beings. They are more like, we are more that together. Because without us, they can't even do their work.
True.
You understand? Because we are the ones that will collate the intelligence and give to them and say, oh, there's a terrorist here. There are some people gathering there and there. You understand? And then from there, they will know what to do. So that relationship has to be there.
But do you agree with what he said? The probing. He said nothing. You think
I want to say that 50% I will agree with it, because I know the present military authority
is trying to be political.
No, let me use that. I'm saying 50%, because I want to believe that if they do a proper investigation, I don't know if they would either remove the man or demote him, because right now I know that we are lacking a series of major generals, you know, on that rank. You know, whether they would demote him or whatever. But I know that the military authorities would not want to sweep this under the carpet, because it's everywhere.
I just pray.
It's everywhere. And so we will be looking at, I'm going somewhere, because I know some people will say, why are we discussing this? We don't hate the military. We love them for the work they are doing.
It's about conduct.
True. You know, and so they must also accord the civilians enough respect. On this particular table, I know when the civilians even attacked military at Banex. And we are here saying no. Yes, in Abuja, we are here telling we condemned it. So if we can condemn attacking them, the authorities should also deal with their own officers who are also attacking us, so that there will be that, you know, balance.
Sure.
You know, because I don't know what is those guys, the couple will be going through now. I heard they've even sued the officers. How it will go? The only way you can even sue is even when they even remove their uniform and you take them to court.
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
So the military authorities will have to look into this, so that Nigerians will repose confidence in them.
Because this is not the first time this has been happening.
Yes.
But how do we put a stop to it? Because we see sometimes when you see someone who wears maybe a camouflage and they just pounce on you. I know in the law you're not supposed to wear military camouflage, but they just
no, that the assault is out of it.
In fact,
they shouldn't assault in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah, uncountable number of people. I mean, it has to stop. Okay, look at this. According to the couple, after the assault, Major-General Mohammed and his aide handcuffed them, shoved them into the trunk of a vehicle, and transported them to Guaripa police station. The couple alleged that the general ordered the police to detain them indefinitely until he gave instruction for their release. I mean, I don't think that's the problem. This is not a military regime. I think from 1999 till date, some of these soldiers still feel there's a military government. So that's why you see them behave in that manner. We can actually stop this, and it has to come from the civilian leadership and the political leadership of this country. They must put a stop. Put a stop. Forget that we've gone through the military and all. No problem. But this has to stop. Some Nigerians get recruited into the Nigerian Army simply because this is what they want to do. Once I get in there, once I wear that uniform, waiting, I will show them. I mean, it has to stop. It happens all the time. We can't continue to say the same thing and nothing is done. That's why I'm telling you that. So you're talking about a major general here. And what is the big deal in overtaking the major? Somebody that don't touch his car. I mean, if it's a fallen road, you don't close the road because the major general. I mean, I have nothing against the army.
Yes.
But the conduct of the men
should be
looked into.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
All right, gentlemen, let's move straight. So I want to believe they are not above the law.
I pray so.
They're not above the law. So we expect something to come out of this.